Hey guys, Ace Ginger here. Today I'm going to be teaching you guys how to build a medium-sized medieval house, and the house we'll be building is the one right behind me. Feel free to like the video if you like the design, and of course subscribe for more medieval designs and just general Minecraft videos. Without further ado, let's get started. Starting off, just take regular oak wood, and basically what I want you to do is take one here and one here like this. This will be the front left corner of your house, and basically just make sort of a double pillar there, and then skip over 3 on the front side and make it a triple pillar like this, and then go ahead and skip over 3 and place a double pillar here, and then go ahead and skip 3 on the other side and make a double pillar, skip 1 and make a double pillar, and then skip 1 again, double pillar, and then skip over 3, double pillar, and then go ahead and once that's done, go ahead and just make a single, and then go ahead and make a double pillar there, and of course 3 here, and then there'll be 3 here. So this is kind of the inside shape, but don't worry, it'll be a lot taller, so it is going to be a little larger than the last one. Basically what I want you to do next is go ahead and build these up a grand total of 4 high, so add 3 on top. And what I want you to do is at the very top of that, just connect them with sideways wood. Do that all the way around the entire house. I'm not going to film it all on camera, but I mean basically just just build it up that high, connect them up with sideways wood. Very simple. Anyways, once you get all the way done around the whole house with that, what I want you to do is basically this side I already have said is the front right here, and what you can do for that is just take cobblestone and fill in the sides, and just go ahead and take stone stairs, cobblestone stairs, and put them upside down and facing inwards like that. And then what you can do is go ahead and just I'll just put that there for a second as a placeholder. Go ahead and place a door here, so that way it looks like the door is inset a little bit instead of just randomly jutting out at the front. I like that a little better. Then on the inside of all these posts, since these are all built up, I just haven't done it yet, you can go ahead and just convert all the grass on the inside to regular wood planks. And when you get done with that, of course I'm not going to do that all on camera, but when you get done with that, go ahead and just also, since this will all be filled in, you can just go ahead and make the second floor like this, and then just go ahead and fill that all the way in. And when you get done with that, what I want you to do is take cobblestone, and basically we're going to fill in all of the bottom walls with cobblestone completely, except there will be some windows. So the ones with windows are going to be the ones that are 3 wide like this. Like this one's 3 wide because 1, 2, 3 cobblestone, and it'll also be 3 tall, but that's just a coincidence. And in every single one that's that long, there will be a window like this. So you would put a window here like this as well, and except of course on the front where the door is, but basically yeah, you could put the door on a different side if you really wanted to. These smaller ones that only are 1 across like this, don't put a window in those. I don't think there are any, but if there are any that have 2 across, don't put a window in those, just if they have 3. Anyways, once you get completely done with that, you should sort of have this is kind of the side that I have done so far. Basically on top of this double pillar here at the front, you can go ahead and build up 1, 2, 3. And basically on top of all of the pillars that we already have, not these sideways logs, but the pillars, go ahead and build up 3. So build all this up 3. It's very simple. This house is built with a pattern so that it's really easy to make. I can make like probably one of these every 20 minutes if I'm really going fast. But yeah, so basically I'll come back with that done and show you what it looks like. And I'm back with all that and a little bit more done. Basically, I did all the stuff I said I did earlier, and also I decided to do a little bit of the framework off camera. See, this is the front, or the side that I'm using as the front, and you'll just have to bear with me if you're not using this side as the front. But basically, on the, I guess it's close to the 3 pillar one, it's the triple pillar one, sorry. Basically what you're going to do is on the interior part of the double pillar, and I guess triple pillar here, sorry. Confusing, I know, but go ahead and build that up 1, so it's 4 total high, off of this sideways log that is, and then go ahead and connect them at the top like this. And basically you're going to do that to most of the other ones, but I'm going to show you the one that's different first here. Basically, if you're looking at my the front side that I'm using as the front, and then go right, the very most righter side, cardinal direction, whatever. What you're going to do is, instead of building up just 1 up here, so that these pillars are 4, you're going to make it 5. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 off of this sideways log. So 5. And then instead of connecting them the way I connected the other one, you're just going to go ahead and add up 2 instead of 1, just 2 at a time. Connect them at the top like that. And of course do the same thing on the other side. The reason for that is that one is going to be taller, that part of the house is going to be taller than the rest of it. It's going to be like sort of an attic-like thing. And for the other 2 remaining ones, which would be this one and this one, you can do what I did on the first one. Sorry if that's confusing, but trying to save time here. Well, what we're going to do next actually is we're going to add a skirt. And I almost always add a skirt in every house I do, but basically what you do is go ahead and on the sideways log layer, go ahead and just take staircases and go like this. And then on the corners, just make them like this, you know, like so that they curve, I guess, the new whatever 1.5.2 thing, I think that is, that lets them connect like that. And go ahead and just do that all the way around. And what that does is make it look like the building's not going completely just straight up, and it really improves the look of the build. And some people instead will stick logs like actual wood oak logs, not just planks. They'll actually make those stick out, or they'll make them pop in instead. And, you know, I've experimented with that a little bit, but honestly I think that it's better to just do this, and it's an easy style to do that I use all over the place. Anyways, once you get that skirt sort of thing done, what you're going to do now is we're going to actually take oak wood and directly in line with this taller side, the taller frame, what you're going to do is you're going to go to the opposite side of it, and then like basically on this line of 3 here, not the one that's connected up but the other one, go back one right here, and just build that up a total of 5 and delete all the blocks underneath it, so there's just a floating block here. Then go ahead and build up 2 in here, and then 2 again. And basically this is the opposite of this frame, so this is where the roof is approximately going to stop. The taller part of the roof is going to stop on this side. Oops, I built that too far. But just leave that floating for now. I know it looks funny, but it'll make sense later. What I want you to do now is take oak wood stairs and basically just go ahead and on all of the smaller, not the taller ones, the shorter sort of like roof post things, I don't know what to call them, go ahead and just place an oak stair on all of them. And on, you know, it's 3 total tall right there. Basically go make sure it's 4 total tall, so there'll be 1 sort of floating out here for now. And I know that on this side you really can't do that exactly, or it won't work. You can, but it won't work very well. Like so that would be right here. And for that one, just go ahead and delete that block right there. So I'll just go ahead and do that. Not on all of them because I need to save time. This is actually my second attempt at teaching you guys the roof because it's kind of difficult. So basically, what the heck was that? That is just not acceptable. I'm sorry, that's terrible. Stupid block lags. Anyway, sorry, digression. What we need to do next is, you see how I extended this one out? Go ahead and do that, and then the next one extend it 2 out, so they're progressively getting further out from the frame. And at the very top, what we're going to do is take half slabs, and when you get to even with the staircase, just go out 1 further. So it's all progressively getting out, and that's just a dynamic way to do the roof, and it's less static than having it touching the frames. So if you look at it like here, none of the very end of the roof is never touching the frame. That's just a personal design thing that I personally like to do. And I'll just go ahead and do that for this one here as well, so that I can show you what to do next as far as connecting things up goes. But we won't connect it up just yet, so just kind of hang in there for now. And of course do the oak wood slabs on the slabs on the top. And basically, I'm actually going to have you guys do it. Well, I guess I am having you guys do it all the way around. I already said that, but I'm going to show it on camera all the way around too. I don't know if I built that out far enough, so just a sec. Okay. So right here, right here is a good example too. Right here, you have to make it look like that. Sorry if I couldn't show that right, but because the way the thing doesn't come out as far as some of the other ones do, you just kind of have to use the new staircase things to make that work. So go ahead and just connect it up. You see how these kind of connect here in a certain spot? It just kind of, it's called a concave turn. and I really like those. I never use convex in basically anything ever. I just really hate the look of it. And I know some people don't know what concave and convex means, but I think you should. It's a term I use a lot. Anyways, this is how you connect it up though. So like just basically, if I can place blocks correctly, which I apparently can't, you just, you know, they combine together really nicely. Like both patterns, they're both extending outward like that. They both just really connect nicely. And I'm going to also go ahead and just connect these with half slabs on the top as well. So yeah, that's how you connect the shorter roofs, but obviously we have this tall one in the center here, so that kind of throws a loop in the system. So to do that one, anyways, what we're going to do is kind of connect it into the smaller one like this here, and go ahead and build it. This one is not going to extend out in that dynamic way, but it will still look pretty good anyways. So it'll go out exactly that far, one further out from the frame, so it's not touching the frame, because I hate that. Go ahead and take oak wood, just planks, just regular planks, not stairs, and go up one next. And basically what you can do is right here where these normally would connect, because this roof is going to be rising at a higher rate than the other roof is, you're just going to have to place an oak wood plank behind it, and then take a stair like this and just put it on top, so that it's, you know, the slope is increasing double as fast as the regular ones, and then connect them at the corners like that. So what you're going to do is you're not going to go out one further, you're just going to keep it the same like that. And I misplaced that one, silly me. My computer's a little laggy, but go ahead and just, you know, just place these all the way as far back as they can go. But then of course, you know, you got to connect this to it as well. All this kind of connects together, and then just right here, and then because this one is actually a half slab, you can just do this, and then you don't have to place a oak wood plank plank underneath it for that one only. And then because we built this floating frame thing here earlier, what you're going to do is basically it's the same as over there, except it's on this frame instead. So this is kind of a half frame because you won't see the whole thing, because sorry, throat, so because you won't be able to see it as much. Hey guys, I'm back. Sorry for that sort of random cut there. I didn't do anything weird while I was gone. Basically, my throat started hurting, so I had to drink some water before I could finish. So anyways, we were about right here, so sorry if I suddenly seem out of it, but what I want you to do is just, again, we're continuing on to this frame, so go ahead and just make it come out one just like we did on the other one. And of course right here, it'll be able to go uninterrupted all the way across. So you can just place wood planks all the way across here, like this. And of course stairs on top. And when you finish that, like, you should be about right here. Well, since, you know, like, we have to start blending this with the other roof, so that might be a little difficult. So what I want you to do is just go ahead and take one sideways facing, so it's even with this, but it should still turn with that, just like the other side, only it's about to get a little hairy because, you know, things are combining and we're running out of space. So just place a oak plank underneath there. What I want you to do next is just connect this one that's sort of floating off by itself here with the other set, so it's like that. And under here, again, just connect these up like this. And inside the frame, there's going to be a nice window so people can look out on the third floor. And basically, so we're not going to even mess with that for now, but we'll just build up the other side first here. So just on the top anyway, again, you can just bring it all the way across, just like before, and it'll get, you know, it'll go exactly one out from the frame. And basically, on the top of all this, what I want you to do is just fill it in with oak slabs, oak half slabs, that is. I guess there are no quarter slabs, so I guess I didn't even need to say that, but whatever. Just go ahead and fill that all the way across. But at the edge, because otherwise it's a little static, again, what I want you to do is just go ahead and build one extra out and take an oak stair, backward facing oak stair, and go like this. So that's how that looks. I think that just kind of adds a little character. Just kind of a nice touch that I don't do on the smaller roof ever, because I think it's a little too big, but I do on the larger one, so I think that looks good. I have a little bit of a problem with block lags, if you guys didn't notice yet, but yeah, anyways, so I guess we better get working on this here first. So what I want you to do basically is just make a vertical facing log underneath here, and then just take white wool. We're going to use white wool in this design and go ahead and place it underneath here like this. So you should have sort of this vertical 2-hole here. Fill that in with a glass pane. So that's a nice little window there for you guys. Actually, I went a little too far over on this one side here, so just go ahead and delete this stair right here and make it sort of facing the other way. There will be sort of a 1.5 block of flatness here, but you can't really do much to avoid that much. So we're just going to basically combine this part of the roof with the other part of the roof now. So to do that, just place the stairs, excuse me, and just drink a bunch of water. And go ahead and at some point this will all interlock as well, like just like the other side. And if you watch the other side, you should be able to get this next side a little easier because it's actually slightly easier as a side. So go ahead and this is kind of, I cannot place stair blocks. I really hate how hard it is to place stair blocks. It's not even Mohang's fault, it's just annoying. Anyways, once you finally place all these stairs, and hopefully you're not building this in survival because it's freaking impossible to place stairs. Oh my gosh, come on. Anyways, sorry, I'm gonna get off track here. Just go ahead and build it up on this side as well and connect it up here pretty much, and then the roof will be done. So I'm actually going to come back with that done because I think you guys understand it, and if you didn't understand that, tell me in the comments because that's kind of a risky choice on my part. If you really don't like that, tell me about it because I really would like to know that so I don't do it again in the future. Anyways, I'm going to come back and then we'll fill in the top part and then we'll be done with the house. So yeah, and I'm back and the whole roof is done. Basically, this is what it looks like. If you struggled, sorry for that risky decision of mine, but I think it'll be alright. Anyways, what I would like you to do next is we're going to need white wool and windows and oak wood. And so basically on the tall side that we didn't, that's actually the full side, not just the half, what I want you to do is go ahead and make that window at the top just like the other one was. So, you know, it should be even with the other one, except the difference is on this one, we are going to build up 2 from the bottom and then go to the sideways one like this so that there's kind of this intersection point, and then do the same here. And what I want you to do here is we're going to make what I call a sideways facing out log, and a fly totally just buzzed into my ear and scared the crap out of me. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm wearing headphones, but that was that has never happened, and I've never heard of that happening. Anyways, back on track. Go ahead and fill in the gaps with wool, and this is what it looks like. Sorry if I was unclear because of the stupid fly, but basically this is it. Sorry if my mic popped as well. Sorry. Anyways, what you're going to do next is, since we've got the taller one done now, what I want you to do for the A-frames, I guess they're not really I don't know what makes them A-frames. They just are. What I want you to do for this design is going to be similar, but basically just go ahead and build 2 up in the center, and then go ahead and build a sideways and a sideways, and, excuse me, and then go ahead and build a vertical facing like that, and then in the center, instead of placing the sideways facing out log, go ahead and just do a glass pane, and then go ahead and place wool in the remaining spaces. Excuse me. Yeah, so just like this. And do that on the other 3 that are like that. So when you get done with that, basically all you should have left are sort of the frames that are not very tall and are just kind of randomly everywhere. Just go ahead and fill those in with white wool. Very simple. There's no windows in those. You could, but it's too difficult, and I don't think it really looks good no matter what you do with windows on those. Plus, you don't really need that many windows. My blocks are being really laggy. I don't know why that is. It's only when I record. I might have to find a new... Oh, that's not even over there. Never mind. So I'm going to come back with that done. So anyways, just a sec. Alright, basically we're done with the entire build, but I'll try and get you guys on your way here because you've tolerated me long enough now, my silly antics and things. So basically all that we have left, now that all that's completely finished, is on the bottom. The cobblestone is a little bit static and boring, I think. So if you're like me and you just tend to spice everything up as much as possible, what you can do is you can take smooth stone and cobblestone stairs and just kind of intermittently put them all over the place, just randomly, so it looks like the thing is in somewhat disrepair, because in medieval times they wouldn't have the money to repair some of this stuff. So just like that, Like, it doesn't have to be exactly like that, but just random each time. Like, and the trick is not to make them look too even either. And let me typeset it today here. You know, like on this one, you don't have to put smooth stone just like that, just totally random. And some people don't like that, but I really do. I think it adds character. So basically, now you are done if you just did that. So anyways, guys, comment, rate, subscribe. Please tell me how I'm doing as a designer and as a tutorialist. I really need to work on my skill at teaching you guys stuff, because I think that's my biggest problem. I think my designs are good, but I got to work on my, my teaching skills. So anyways, of course, comment, rate, subscribe, and have a great day, guys. I look forward to seeing you guys in the next video.